What is going on, guys? Shiny Delphox here, back with another video. Today we have our PUL draft analysis. This is the third draft analysis I've had, and the third draft analysis in like a week. I'm sorry for that. I'm just bringing new stuff to the channel. There also should be a new series like that's not battling. It is Rocket League related, but it's not battling. And yeah, let's just get straight into this. So my boy Zombie runs this league. It's the PUL, aka the Pokemon Uber League. It's kind of like your regular draft league. It's just Ubers are allowed, except for like some overpowered ones like Mega Rayquaza, but that thing's not an Uber. And then the Primals are banned, and you can only pick one Arceus form. I believe Marshadow is banned, and like the Xerneas with the Geomancy power. Yeah, I think like that stuff is pretty much it. So you, instead of 400 points like you usually get, you get 500 points, which is very nice. And there's the Uber tier, in which like you take an Uber from there, like you're tier 1, but there's an Uber tier for it. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. My plans for this is I wanted to take a Mega Pokemon, like a really good Mega Pokemon, one that costed 80 points, like Mega Salamence or Mega Gengar, or one of the Mega Mewtwo's, or Mega Blaziken, like those really broken Uber Megas. And then I wanted to get an Uber from the Uber tier, and then from there I wanted to get 3 tier 1s. 2 of them will be free picks, and then just continue my draft from there. So for my first Mon, I picked my boy Mega Salamence. This thing is a monster. Just take a look at these stats for a second and say that this thing is a bad Mon. You can. 95 HP, 145 attack, 130 defense, 120 special attack, 90 SPDF, and 120 speed. This thing is bonkers. Like, let's see this. Okay, with 31 EVs and that, without even any investment in attack, it's base 326. Like, and then it has so much bulk with base 95 HP, 130 defense, and 90 special defense. Meaning it's easy for this thing to set up D-dances. It could also set up roofs and stuff, and then just sweeps through your team. It can be run physical, special, mixed, all that. It gets Wish, I believe. Yes, it does. And then Roost. It could face things with Roar or Dragon Tail. And it just gets so much coverage. Like, just look at this. It gets Tailwind as well. And just, this thing's amazing. And I was like, pick 6, and none of the 80 point megas were taken. So, like, I had a lot of choices, but I chose Mega Salamence. Oh yeah, another thing that I wanted to say that I forgot is I wanted to prioritize my offense early and then get my defense later, because I usually just like do a mix of both, and I feel like it's better just to do the offense early. So for my next pick, I picked Pheromosa. This thing can offensively check ice types, which are Salamence, Salamence's, I don't know. Its big weakness is ice, and it could check it offensively, not much defensively, because it has 37 in both defensive stats and only 71 HP. But it had, like, this thing's the definition of a glass cannon. It has 137 both attack stats and 151 speed. So this thing, it outspeeds everything other than Ninjask and Deoxys speed. Other than that, it outspeeds everything, I'm pretty sure. Which is crazy, and it gets a really good amount of coverage. It gets U-turn. I could run like sash quiver dance, I guess, if I want to. Good specs user, good band user. It even gets rapid spin. An amazing taunt user because it's base 151. Poison jab, high jump kick, drill run, bug buzz, just ice beam. Gets so much coverage, and it's just an amazing mon. Oh yeah, by the way, the Ubers can't be Z-mons, but next for a Z-mon, that it is a Z-mon, we have our boy Genie the Jirachi here. This thing, so I wanted to get a steel type, because it covers the dragon type, which Shalom is just weak to. It also covers the ice type defensively. Whoops. Whoop. Can that get off my screen? Off my screen? Off my screen. Okay. And also, it has the base 100 in each stat. So it could be run bulky, offensive, defensive, mixed, physically offensive, physically defensive, physically defense. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But this thing is just like, other than Arceus and Mew, this thing is pretty much the like, if there wasn't Arceus and Mew, then this thing would be the most versatile mod, because it can just do, like, anything. It could be a rock setter. It could run trick. It could be a momentum user. It could be the flinch set with Iron Head. It could do, like, some meteor mash shenanigans. It can do so much stuff for you, and it's just amazing. It's one of my Z users. It is my all Z user. Unfortunately, I can't use Z Happy Hour because Omnibus are banned, but, like, I more or less just planned for, like, all my Z users to be more of attackers, not much of, like, support, but, like, this thing could run, like, Z Healing Wish. I don't know what that does, but, like, Z Trick boosts your speed by 1. So I just, like, Z Trick, then I flinch down everything. It gets Wish use turn, so pretty much Wish pass, and it gets a really nice amount of coverage, and even it just using attacking Z moves is really nice. Next, we have our boy Toronto the Weavile here, after my boy Levity and his Toronto Weaviles. This thing, it's my second tier 1, and in my opinion, it's one of the best breakers and one of the best cleaners in the game. Knockoff and Icicle Crash just hit so much stuff super hard. Ice Shard and Fake Out for certain priority. And then, like, Poison Jab, X Scissor, Shadow Claw, that's really all you need with this thing. If you have room for it, and it forces a switch, you can get up a Swords Dance and just, like, sweep their whole team, because it's base 125, which is really nice. And, like, there's not much else to say about this thing. It, like, fits a couple roles, but it fits them very well. Next, we have our boy Torrent Up, the Torrenty. Another one of our Z users. This thing pairs really nice with Weavile. I've seen it with Weavile a lot before. This thing gets a bunch of coverage, which is why it's one of my users. Also, U-turn for some more Twitch initiative. And it also pairs with another mon that I have later in my draft for a nice regen core. It can serve as a defogger, a taunt user. It's base 121, so it is very fast. We have a lot of stuff in the base 120s right now, which isn't that good for our speed tiers, but at the same time, like, not much is outspeeding base 121s, if you get what I mean. And, like, yeah, like, knockoff, Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb, Superpower, U-turn, Brick Break, Bulk Up, Air Slash, Extra Sensory, Focus Blast, Hammer Arm, Grass Knot, Hurricane, if I didn't say that already. Although, I probably will be running, like, Air Slash or something like that instead of Hurricane, because, knowing my luck, I'm not going to hit Hurricanes. Next, we have our boy Ancient Volcarona here. I wanted to get this thing because I haven't used it before, and I've gotten swept by this thing so many times. It's just such an annoying one to deal with. It's our last Z user, another attacking Z user, along with Torn. And just, like, Quiver Dance and stuff just can sweep you. Like, if I run Sash Quiver Dance, there's not much to stop that. even like Z with Quiver Dance. At +2, I'm just bopping everything. Bug Buzz, Giga Drain, Fiery Dance, Fire Blast, Hurricane. It's really all I need. It also gets U-Turn, so we have a nice Volt Turn team going on right now. Well, I mean, not much Volt, but just U-Turn. And, like, if I get up a Quiver Dance, there's not much stopping me. Like, I'm base 100, and a +1 in base 150. So next, I want to get a Water type to resist the ice moves. I also wanted to get some more bulk. So I got my boy Slowking here. It has the Regenerator to pair with Torn, the Regenerator core. I didn't even notice that till after I drafted this team, that I have a little bit of a Regenerator core there. And this thing, I kind of wanted what's it called? Slow Bro for the what's it called? Physical defense, but Slowking isn't as bad, and Slow Bro is tier 2, which I couldn't get because I already have Volcarona from tier 2. And this thing, it gets a really nice amount of coverage, like Drain Punch, Dragon Tail, Earthquake, Fire Move, Foul Play, Focus Blast, Ice Beam, Power Gem. It gets Thunderbolt, right? No, I thought it gets Thunderbolt. Shadow Ball, Signal Beam. Like, it just gets so much coverage. Slack Off is really nice. It also gets Trick Room for if some people try to set Trick Room on me. Also for if, like, I want to sleep with this thing. And Trick Room also pairs with my next Mon in Bloodshed, the Doublade. Oh, I think with this pick I was trying to get a Ghost type and some more bulk. This thing has base 150 defense, so it's taking hits for days. And with the Eviolite, like, you're not killing this thing on the physical side. Unless you knock off the Eviolite, then shit. Swords Dance is really nice. Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak, nice pair. Sacred Sword is really nice for it. Iron Head, Gyro Ball with that base 35 speed. And yeah, if I'm in Trick Room, Destiny Bond may work. I don't know, we'll see. But also, for some more speed control, I have Slurpuff here. With this pick, I wanted a fairy, because this thing's in tier 4, and most of the fairies from the higher tiers were just gone. Tier 3, all the fairies were gone. And this is a really nice fairy, somehow in tier 4, and also somehow still here and round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Round 9 Slurpuff, boys. It said sticky webs for some hazard. Some hazards, and some were, what's it called? Speed control, that's what I'm trying to say. It can run Belly Drum. It could also run, like, a special Calm Mindset, because it gets a bunch of special coverage. Wish. So we have, like, a 4th Wish passer right now. Con Guard, tears its defense, really nice. It could also run like Sash Endeavor. It's a cleric with Heal Bell, and it gets a bunch of special coverage too. Next, we have our boy Thug Life, because Oddish is like the lead Pokemon or something like that. The Vileplume. I wanted a grass type with this pick. I needed something out of either tier 4 or tier 5. There wasn't much in tier 5, so I picked this thing out of tier 4. It's pretty bulky, right? Kind of bulky. Effect Spore, kind of nice as an ability. It also gets Sap, Strength Sap, which, like, it makes your opponent -1. It takes their attacking stat. For example, if I'm facing, like, a Bisharp and I'm low, I just go for the Strength Sap. He's at -1. I'm pretty much back at full. And then I can hit it with the Drain Punch, I guess. It's not that bad physically, right? It has a really good special attacking stat, but it's not that bad physically. It also gets, like, Swords Dance, Aromatherapy to be another cleric, and it gets reliable recovery in both Moonlight and, I'd probably be running Strand Sap for recovery, though. But Moonlight and Synthesis are good as well. Sleep Powder, Stun Spore, put things to sleep, really nice. for my next pick, I picked Zipstrika. At this point, I didn't notice I didn't have an electric type. So I needed something at tier 5. I didn't really feel like going with Electivire, because in my opinion, it's not that really good. I mean, like, neither is Zipstrika, but, like, I don't know. I just don't really like Electivire. Zipstrika, though, it's pretty fast in base 116, I believe. Yeah, so outspeeds all the base 115s, like Persian and that stuff. And then it gets like overheat and stuff. Another momentum user with Volt Switch, and like for its abilities, it gets through abilities that give it immunities. Lightning Rod and Motor Drive for electric types, and then Sap Sipper for grass types. So say I'm versing like a superior that's getting out of control, then I can switch into this thing, soak up that Sap Sipper, then I hit that thing with the overheat, it drops, and then, yeah, fun times. Because Zipstrike outspeeds it by 3 points, I believe. And, yeah. And then last up here, we have our boy, bit of a cool pick here, the Pineco, our boy Nani. So I was desperate for hazards here because our only hazard setters were Jirachi with Stealth Rocks and then Slurpuff with Webs. So, whoops, oh crap. Now I have to come all the way back here. And I needed something out of tier 5, and there wasn't much out of tier 5 that was like a good hazard setter. I also get Rapid Spin with this thing, by the way. Like I could have went with Ferroseed, but I didn't want a third Steel type because then we'd be like really weak to fire, and we already have a pretty good weakness to fire. So this thing, unlike its evolution, it's only bug type, which is really nice. It gets all 3 forms of like damaging hazards and spikes, toxic spikes, and Stealth Rock. It gets Rapid Spin. Unfortunately, it doesn't get Volt Switch like Fortress, but it can like explode. Earthquake is not that bad because it has like base 80. I mean 65. That's what I meant. Physical attack stat. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So if you guys like the squad, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. You guys know what to do, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.